And we're live. All right. So today we're going to be going into creative mode in Hytale. I haven't really dove into it yet, so I'm kind of going in blind. Should be interesting. Hopefully I won't need any tutorials. Maybe just some minor things to look up. Let's see, I'm just going to get my chat set up here, and then we're going to dive in. I went live. Didn't. Let's check out some TikTok. There it is. Let's see, will this... Boom. All right. We're set. Now, I have seen some videos before on what creative mode can do, and it seems to be very, very powerful. Let's check this out. All right. Say, oh, there you go, flying around. Look at this. Back down. That's awesome. Okay, so we're in the creative hub. There's... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. There's a way to go back, and I already forget how to do that. I think it's like how to go back to creative hub. Oh, I should type in Hytale. Oh, that's it. So if we want to go back, hit hub. I was hoping to see if there was like different, so there's a flat one. This is the kind of one I want to go to. There's this one, which I think is like all the same biome. And then this is like a regular world. And then this one is just flat. And so I want to just do this. That's kind of crazy. How far does it go? Just keeps going. Oh my god. That's huge. Huge vacant space. Okay. Now look at this. We got our, I guess, rocks. There's cloth. Chalk. Crystals. Rubble. Aqua cobble. Basalt cobble. Yo, there's so many. Look at all the blocks you could go from. And then, what is this? Structural. So, tent roofs. Some 6 statues. And this is, you just pull it down. And then you can just have it. If I pull it down, and I pull it back and put it back, okay. Oh, we're going to have an ad break on Twitch in about 55 seconds. Let's see what else we got. Then we have here soils. Wow, okay. Cool. Ores. Okay. Plants. Can we put trees down too? I'm sure we could drop down trees. It's gonna be crazy. Seeds. What's this? Fluids. Water and mud. We got portals. I guess you have to make a portal. And decorations. Holy smokes. That's a good amount of decorations. And then we got what? And there's a furniture. Okay, here's the table. Wow, there is a lot. Chicken coops. Containers. Furniture. Different doors. Let's see. Then we got lighting, beds. I will say this: as of now, Lego Fortnite has more of has certain stuff like more of. I mean, obviously that's probably gonna change. Lost Civilization bookshelf. What is this called? What is it, just shelves? I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna go any further. We got some people in the Twitch watching a 3-minute ad break. Not gonna move. We got signs. What is all this? Holy smoke. Go back. I'm gonna wait. Because from what I understand, so this is the inventory of stuff. There's also the creative tools. Oh man. So it just goes from here. Paste tool, player, entity, paint, select tool, ruler tool, prefab selector, extrude brush, hitbox, set anchor tool. Holy smokes. Boulder. So these are just brushes. Tentacle brush. Oh wait, we got another 2 minutes. Okay, so here's furniture. We are at. Yeah, so let's go to the next thing, which will be tools. Glider. A Noxium hatchet. Look, they even have other stuff that's not even. I don't think you can get that in the game. Respawn to hit. Air placement. Airplane, that's cool. So you can actually just place things in the world. Tool reach distance. Brush settings. Audio sounds. Wow. Do we have the tools here? And then weapons. Yo, look at this thing. Head break ends. 3, 2, 1. All right, so kind of going through the stuff still. We have our tools. Which are here. Going over the weapons. What are these? Zombie arms. Oh, look, there's another crossbow. Ancient steel hand crossbow. Iron hand crossbow. Bone claws. You got some sick weapons. Longsword. What is this? Flame longsword. Double blade. Wow, there's a lot of weapons. And a lot of cool armor. Look at this cinder cloth hood. That looks cool. Oh, leather quiver. Look, they actually have a quiver. Wonder if that goes on you or if you can like actually use it as storage. Foods. Potions. Feed bag. Fertilizer bag. Mana regeneration. I really hope Lego Fortnite kind of sees some of this stuff. I hope someone is playing Hytale that's working on Lego Fortnite and they see some of this stuff and they get ideas and how to implement some of those ideas into this game. And then the ingredients. Wow, okay. Bolt of linen, bolt of prismalume. Okay. And then here's the tools. It'd be nice if there was like a little help info box over them. Sculpt brush. And then we have extrude. So these are like boulder brush, lava cracks brush. I think we're just going to have to kind of go through some of these. Let me fly like I'm freaking. Look at me. All right, so we go here. Entity tool. What does this do? Allows you to move and edit entities in the world. Well, let's see. E, open entity, spawn. Items, models. And you just spawn it in. NPCs. Okay. Go back. Select grab entity, cancel movement and revert position, adjust distance. E translation mode, R rotation, Alt R, enter head rotation mode, attach to cursor. And then you can change pages. Hey, how you doing today? Shift C, clone selected entity, delete, remove selected entity, toggle entity freeze. So let's try it. What are we gonna do? We're gonna get. We're gonna do. What should we do? An undead cow, huh? Oh, look at that. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, so I guess you select them. Dragon. Let's do a dragon. Oh, snap. Yeah, let's spawn that. Yo, look at him. And you can select them. You can grab them and move them around. You can put them away in the ground. Cancel movement. Okay. Enter translation mode. No. We got R rotation mode. Oh, so if we select him, E. Oh, look at that. We can, wow. So you can do stuff like this. You go R, you can rotate him. And then I guess scale. You can scale select an entity. So if I hit Alt. Oh wait, I guess if I hit R. How do you get out of it then? E. R E. Oh, cancel. Okay. Right click. Yo, you can do, let's see. We got home, toggle surface lock mode. Alt scroll. So if I select and then Wait. Select him. Hold down Alt. No, I think you have to go for. Okay, so I'm holding him. If I hold down Alt click. No. Not doing anything. I guess maybe I can't make him bigger. I'm doing good. I gotta ask you something on Instagram. I'll send you the message and you can read it later, Mr. Remy. Sounds good, Heyo. I'll check it out. Alright, so that's that. If I want to get rid of this guy, we go to... Oh, I froze him. Thought, okay, you can freeze him. Doesn't move. JK. Delete. Select an entity. Shift C. If I just watch Shift C. Clones him. Dragons all over. My dragon army. That's crazy. And then I guess delete would be up here. And done. Well, that's pretty dope. That's just one freaking tool? And L is the legend. I can put that on and off. Okay, so we go back. If I don't want this anymore, I guess I just put it back. Layer brush tool. Man. So it's like, I can like really screw around with like extrude brush. You know what's cool about this, Heyo? Is that I could build something in this. Yo, what is this doing? Whoa. Yo, you can like, yo. Okay. That's pretty crazy. I'm like, this is a lot. Noise brush, scatter tool, boulder brush, lava cracks. What is it? So these are brushes. Yo, let's make some lava, bro. Look at this. Okay, all right. And then I guess if I go back to this and take the entity tool, right, and I go here, I can just go up to this thing. Oh, maybe not. How do I... Laser pointer. Sculptor brush. What does this do? Oh, so this is... But now this is Shift Z. Smooth rough terrain. Melt away blocks where you're aiming. Raise. So this melts them away. But then I can add them back. No more lava. You can make a whole world. But see, now what you can do, I think, from this, say for instance, you can kind of like build all this, right? Where does it change height and shape? So I can make it smaller. Or if I want to make it bigger. Okay. But say, for instance, I did this, right? There's a tool now. You can go. And it's called... Where is it? Lava cracks. Ruins brush. Tentacle brush. No. Hold on. There's something here. Look, you can do hitbox, boulder brush, building brush, lava cracks, decoration, mountain brush. One thing I don't like is, see, I think eventually they're going to have to make like, what does this do? Let's see. Destroy blocks where you're aiming, place blocks. So this places blocks like mountains. Okay. I'm going to make a mountain. This, oh, this also destroys blocks where you're aiming. This, no, it doesn't. This also builds. They're both building. Oh, look at this. Brush material, soil, grass, empty. I don't know what that's doing. I can do Shift Z undoes. Oh, Shift Z. Okay. But there is ruins brush, path brush, mountain brush, hot springs, forest brush, decoration. Forest brush, look at this. Oh wait, I'm not gonna use that yet. I wanted to editor anchor, no. Smooth brush. Check this out. I saw someone else do this. So then you take this. Kind of smooth it out. Making my first set of mountains. Wrong material though. Okay. But now, and we got the forest brush. Let me guess. Yo! Let's make a forest. Woo! Yo. That's crazy. That's just crazy, man. You can really like... Okay, now with all of this and like JK, scriptable brushes, air placements, you can create custom block placements logic using commands and assets like river brush, mountain brush, and any other brush you can imagine. Mountain brushes, take a look at the samples provided. Wow. This is intense. Okay. Well, there's that. So now my question is, if I don't, and I guess this is all paintbrush, so this is all other things I have to take into mountain brush. So if I go with mountain brush, right here, right? Forest brush, mountain brush. Oh, look, top layer. So you can change middle layer, bottom layer. So what you can do? Oh, you can take, so wait. What did I just do? I just took it out? Or do I put more in there? You telling me I go here? And so then I can like... rocks. So I can just be like, yo, just make... Where's a good rock? Where's the rocks? Like this? These are rocks, right? Yeah, like this. And if I put that in there, and now start putting, yo. All right, so then with all of this going on, I want to know, is there, oh, and then look, flood brush. Let me guess. No, what does it do? Not editing anything. Oh wait, what does it say? It says it right there. A replacement brush that extends through neighboring blocks of the same type. Okay, I don't know what that means. Like, I guess if I'm looking for... Noise brush. What does this do? Easy create random block noise pattern. Oh, and it shows the material. So if I'm like... Oh yeah, it's working. Like creating randomness. And then if I don't like that, I can then what? Smooth it out? Then you can make mountains. What if I smooth out the tree? Oh, I can. I can completely get rid of the tree. Bye, tree. Okay, so that's that. Is there a Hytale Gaming? Yeah, I'm learning creative mode right now, Oni. Spiral brush? What is this? Create spirals when you use it. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Am I guessing like ruin roof brush, ruins brush, path brush, mountain brush, decoration, forest brush, building brush, lava cracks. But now my question is, editor empty represents empty space in prefabs. Use it to explicitly clear blocks when a prefab is placed. Tony, thank you for the follow. I'm looking for air block, a brush filter that matches air empty blocks used in the mask slot of build to only affect air blocks when painting or replacing. Yo. Yeah, there's a whole film side too, so I don't even... So these are blocks. These are tools. What does this do? Layer brush. Allows you to replace existing blocks with layers of different materials. Okay. Dude, so many things. Now, how do you just go back, though? So if I go world, prefab editor, builder tools, we're going back to this. That's never played the game myself. Oh. Yeah, the game is fun. The game is really cool. I've been playing it for a minute now, but now I've been kind of... I figured I'd just take today to kind of like poke around in creative mode. Now, aside from just what I'm doing with these actual tools, there are just everything to build with too. So there is a lot of building stuff. And one of the things I really like about this that they also allow is like if you look in the tools, they got... Where is it? Where is it? Prefab selector. So after you could like go in creator mode, you can go in this mode. I think if I hit, was it time? I want to know how to make it go. Let's see. So you can just build, but like, so you can make something in here, create a prefab of it, and then bring it to your real world. Or if your friend has a server, you can actually send it to your friend, and then they could put it into their world. The ability to create in this and to share and to kind of collaborate seems ridiculous. How to... Time set. /time 9 in the chat. Boom. Look at that. Now I want to find out though, how do I... Is there a way to erase? Probably not, right? In Hytale Remove, you can erase blocks and items by using the selection tool to highlight an area, select the mode to clear, and executing the command. Alternatively, you can use the fill tool to fill an area with air to delete blocks. For items, use scavenger workbench. So this, if I use this, matches air empty blocks. Use this using the mask slot of boulders to affect the air blocks when painting or replacing. So if I use this, it seems super small though. So this seems like I have to go through this whole thing. Unless I can go like, there's also, they said, the select tool. Laser pointer, paintbrush, selection tool. How do you know it's going through the ground though? I don't know. It's going through the ground. Hard to tell. Let's see. Hold and drag. Adjust your mouse and click. Delete clear selection. Change selection size. Shift to move selection. Extrude face. Set green point to target. Set red point to target. Like, I don't know what I did. Let's see. If I hit delete, does that clear select? That just clears everything? Oh, okay. We got a long way to go on this. If I wanted to get all of my stuff back together. So I'm going to say this is this on the ground? I can't even tell. It looks like it's below ground. Delete stops it. So let's see. Okay. I'm going to try this. See how well this works. I'm in the box. That's way too high. Come back down. Okay. What's next, Jay? Basic commands. Clear. Clears all blocks in selection. Sets selection to block. So then, okay, so if I just hit this... Clear. Oh, look at that. Delete. Dope. That is awesome. Okay, still work to be done. Walls. Add walls to selection. Moves the contents to the selection, the direction you're facing. Undo. Copy. Copies the selection. Cuts the selection. Paste. Stack. Replace. And I have to say, I don't know what it is about like typing commands. Like, I'm not a programmer, but I love typing commands. Like, it's like, you just feel like you're like a hacker. So like, yo, do this. And then it does it. You're like, yeah. And see, you know, I was seeing on like one of the Hytale subreddits that people were kind of already being like, talking about AI slop. Like, people were making AI like mods and stuff, but they were using like no, they were making mods and they were using AI thumbnails, and people were like complaining and like, oh, if they did that with the cover, think about how lazy their coding is. But like, I do feel like being able to like, if you introduce AI to stuff like this too, and then you start asking ChatGPT like what's certain codes or program to use to make that, like you can have a lot of different access to stuff. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this tree. So let's see. You just plop it, and then you just click on sides. And I think the numbers. Oh, and it's telling you how long each side is. Oh man, this shit's fucking crazy. And then when I don't like, all right, tree, please don't do it, don't do it. Clear. And then I hit delete and get that. Oh, whoa, boom, blocks cleared. And now, how do I fix this though? Right? How do I bring this back to regular state? Because my plan is now is to just, I think, yeah, look, the blocks make things building so much easier because you just put it down. You're like, all right, I know that's there. I know it's on the ground. I can just bring it this way. I like the sound it makes too. It's kind of satisfying. And that's it. And then you just hit clear. Boom. And then you hit delete and that's gone. Now this ground looks all ridiculous. So I'm wondering if I need to like... Like part of me is like, okay, well, we went down and then we went up. So now I'm thinking if I went down in here and like just to like put that down there. And we're going to do another big one. Let's see what this does. I guess I shouldn't be afraid to like break it. You know? Like, see what happens if I go deep and take this out. And then I think if I can get this back to normal state, let's see what this does. Oh, see, look, there's still stuff going on. A little bit of lava. Can I still get hurt in here? No? Splash. And then, entity tool. Layer brush. What does layer brush do again? Allows you to replace existing blocks with layers of different materials. Okay. So if we go to this, the material we want, we go to this, and if we go down. So it's like also like a quicker way to build. I think I have to go here. Those are fluids. I want like Xbox. What's going on, man? I'm using creator mode right now in Hytale. So I'm like trying out all the tools that they give you. And so like right now I just like cleared out this whole area. But like yeah, so I'm going in here and like you have all these tools to kind of play with to like make mountains and things. But now I'm just trying to get it back to like the regular state it was in. And so I think if you use this yellow, and basically any of these tools you just put into your toolbar, and then that's it. I guess if you just take them out, yeah, you just drop them. Okay, cool. So layer, and then I can go to my materials, and then that's cloth. I think if you just go like this and just type in dirt, there's dirt. So I can put that here, right? And then is that just like, well, that just I'm digging down. Not what I want to do. I think I have to layer one material. This is material. Do I have to then put this down here then? Now what? Oh. Oh, look, it changes it so I can like... Okay. Making everything dirt again. But this isn't dirt, this is stone. So let's go... Stone. There it is. Put that there. Let's bring it back to what it was. What are those? Oh, oh, those are the brushes. That's kind of cool. You just like pick them back up. It's like a mess down here. I really... Okay. So I did that. So that kind of just replaces the material. If we go back to the tools, laser pointer. What does laser pointer do? Point at things with a visible laser beam that all players can see. Hold right click to display the laser. So I could just be like... That right there. Like, hey, can we move this? Oh, snap. I don't... I can just knock out brushes like that? Okay. Give me a stone again. Put it down here. I'm gonna put it back. How far away can I be to put it back? Oh, pretty close. And I think if I just... I'm super strong. Can I just punch that? No. So what other tools? Paintbrush. Forest brush. Lava cracks. Extrude brush. What does a line brush do? Allows you to create this line segment between two or more points. Ruler. Oh, so I'm guessing line segments between two or more points. Okay, what's next? Extrude, prefab, smooth tint, hitbox tool. Allows you to edit the hitbox data of any block in the world. That's great. Dude, there's so much freaking crap. Boulder brush, building brush. I'm guessing this is what you need. Creates buildings when you use it. Creates buildings. You got a tentacle brush. Ruins brush, path brush. Block spawner. Large variant of the block spawner spawns blocks from a block spawner tablet. Visible placeholder block for level design does not affect gameplay. Prefab spawner. Spawns prefabs. Man, oh man. They got... A brush filter that matches the gravel and pebbles used in the mask slot of a builder's tool to only affect gravel when painting or replacing. I think if I do boulder... and then stone. And then it's like, this is what it looks like. Destroy blocks where you're aiming. Place blocks where you're aiming according to the material you've set. So if I go like this now. Okay. Now if I go back. With shape. Dome. Oh, we can just go cube. Oh, so now I can like... That's still not a cube. Oh, shape. Origin. Bottom. Yes. Wall thickness. Rocks. Height. Density. Top blocks. Yeah. It's weird because it says cube and it won't. Will it? Oh, look. What? Okay, so I'm gonna fill this all in with the proper rocks, I guess. And then I guess, well, making a mess. Making a mess. But you know what? I'm gonna try this last thing. And I'm gonna try to build stuff. I'm just gonna use the materials and build. And you go like this. Time 9. It goes back. Let's see here. Add targeted material as multi material. Undo last brush. Destroy blocks where you're aiming. Aiming according to the material you set. What does this do? No, this is not doing that. Because it says the left click is destroy blocks where you're placing, and this just adds moss and random stuff. This builds on top of it. What I don't like is that it's not very accurate. Cube height, but like it's setting it right here. If I put this here, what does that do? Oh, now it's taking it away. Still not doing it in a perfect cube though. I don't understand. Like I wanted something that kind of like I mean, it made a huge hole. This is gonna be a lot. I don't think I'm gonna even bother trying to fix this. I mean, I should. I mean, it seems boring in that sense, but I feel like it's a viable skill to know how to do. I hold shift. What does shift do? Shift, add targeted material as multi-material. No, now it's just... It seems to be actually properly leveling things though now. Sort of. If I keep it low... Probably should have made this smaller. Holding shift, I think, allows you to kind of like fill in the cracks a bit more. Undo less, change height and shape with the arrows. I wish I could hold down the button to do it. Yo, Gmo, what's good, man? You came by yesterday and I was like preoccupied and then I wasn't able to, I think you ended up leaving or you might have just went to lurk when I responded. But how you doing, man? A long time no speak. This is kind of, alright, let's make this a little bigger. Let's see. Alright, we're almost filled up. I made this huge... Alright, let's see if I can do something with this now. There's a smoothing tool. Doesn't really give me options though. Smooth brush. Width, height, shape, center, wall thickness, smooth strength 2. That's what I wanted to do. That seems pretty good. It's smoothing it in. Kind of working. Slowly smoothing it down to the level. It's been good. Yeah, can't complain. It's been a week now or 2 weeks now, but I was in Brazil for 2 weeks visiting the wife's family. So that was a good time. Got to escape all this winter weather that we're now dealing with, but it was good. 2 weeks in Brazil. I love Brazil. Got to practice my Portuguese and eat really good Brazilian food. And yeah, we did that, came back, and now I just kind of been catching up and trying to, back on the content creation game, basically, while juggling, having my son in school and all that stuff. Okay, so this is kind of fun. I gotta make this bigger, maybe? Really start to smooth it out? Whoa. What if we zoomed out like this and just was like, yo. Oh, where is it now? Smooth it all. As you get further away, it starts to make more sense, actually. That actually really does look like a cool, like, Christian, thank you for the like. All right, so, that was kind of a cool little lesson here. We're still not completely smoothed out, but this is kind of how they say you make mountains too. You kind of smooth, if you raise and fold things, and then you smooth them out. And kind of, oh, we got here, what is this? This one's just floating in space? Not anymore. Now it looks like a nice topography. Oh, look at this. If you just keep your finger on it, that kind of... Okay. Like shrinks it almost. As I go over it, I'm starting able to kind of smooth it all out even further. I'm going to have to spend a lot more time in here if I want to get good at this. But this should be, this is my... This is like my, I don't even know what you want to call it. What is this over here? Boulder brush again. If I like put this here, let's create edges like this. Really, this is cool because it's like environmental design. Like you can do this, right? And then we can go back to smoothing it out again. Kind of like... Okay, we got a cool little... And now we can like... Check this out. If we go back to the boulder... Is this boulder brush? Now we go with the right click? No, the left click. And now we can just freaking... placing moss and everything everywhere. Make it bigger, huh? Oh, that's how you do it. What happens if I put it on here? Oh, it's like as you get to like the whole, it's like I guess it's elevation that affects it. Okay. I'm curious to see what happens if I try to smooth this out now. Oh, it just disappears. I like the green though. And so, like, if we have this, and like, how small is it? Like, this, like, pretty cool. But now I'm curious because now we also have things like, where is it? We got the spiral. We got the river brush. We bring this down here. It creates rivers in the ground when you use it. All right, so let's see. Where should there be a river? I feel like, let's see. Where you're aiming. Place blocks where you're aiming according to... This includes, wait, ground of the river. This includes, hold on. There it is. Look at that. Doesn't do a good job of like you could put seaweed, okay. But like paintbrush, fluid material, blocks under the fluid, density, blocks above fluid, decoration on top, decoration on side. Look at that. You can put like, I don't like what the water's doing. Like, the water needs to be kind of more watery. Unless, what happens if I take the smooth brush? What does that do to the water? Gonna watch this while drafting someone's house. Oh yeah, Wyatt. That's awesome. A newbie learning Hytale building mechanics. So it's water, but it's not properly even water. There's got to be like some... I know there's... Well, I was using the smooth tool. This is literally my first time using this stuff, so it's like... Hot springs. What does this do? That's probably going to give me hot springs. A river brush. There's got to be like a extrude, hitbox, anchor, scatter, noise. There's the smooth brush. Entity tool. Maybe it was... Sculpt. Maybe it's a sculpt one. A multi-purpose tool for lifting, melting, and smoothing blocks. Hey, this might be it. No, this is it, right? Material. Let's see. Can this... I can't see what it's doing. Well, it's messing with the rocks. It's not touching the freaking water, though. That's the strange part. Look at that water. Now, that's crazy. It could be... It could also be... You know what? Why don't we look... I'm gonna Google it. How to make the water level in Hytale Creative. In Hytale Creative mode, you can manage water levels by placing water source blocks using a bucket, which allows you to fill specific areas to create artificial lakes. You can use the world editing tools to define techniques. Utilize the game's creative tools or potential future plugins. Level water. Create a flat enclosed area or place. It looks to be that it's not really set yet. So I'm going to have to, let me see, get my river brush again. I'm going to go up, make this bigger. Okay, that didn't really help much. Just made a lot more water. What we can do though, you know what I can, you know what the probably the best way to do this would be is, okay, let's see. If I'm going to put water, let's put water like, what we can do, I think, let me see. There's one way to, I could probably do this. Funny how this like puts. What we're gonna do is take the selection tool and say, you know what? Also, actually, isn't there just a, like, let me see, entity tool? Maybe something like this. Allows you to move and edit entities in the world. That's edit entities. I was thinking of this maybe. Or what's that layer one again? This kind of could do it, I think, if I like, oh, I gotta set time again. Let's see. It doesn't get rid of the water. That's so crazy. How many of these can I undo? It's like, yeah, this looks ridiculous. But you know what we can do? I think what I'm gonna do here. How do you? I'm sure we could probably just. Building brush. Creates buildings when you use it. I don't even. How is that even possible? What does that even mean? Does this just like put a? Oh shit! Oh, here's a building. There's another building, I guess. Oh, that's ridiculous. I don't really need that. That could probably be modified to be like really cool, actually, maybe. Window block. Secondary floor. Oh, wow. So roof shape, cone. Path brush. What is this about, though? Oh, this probably makes a path. But see, I'm looking for something that's more like... I'm afraid. What the hell does the tentacle brush do? Oh, that just... Like, I know there's got to be some kind of, like, tool that allows you to just... Best guess I got would have the smooth tool. If it affects water, then affected area. Yeah, but the smooth tool doesn't affect the water. That's the problem. Paste tool, flood brush. Wait, maybe this is it. A replacement brush that extends through neighboring blocks of the same type. Maybe this will do it. Blocks edited. See, it doesn't really... Not doing anything. See, so some of these... So Wyatt, I'm not sure how familiar you are with Hytale, but this is this is like early release. So some of these tools are probably not completed or up to par, I would say. Sculpt brush. This should probably be the one to be. Yeah. So maybe if I make this smaller. Yeah, it only sculpt. It doesn't touch water. It's not touching water. Oh, here we go. We can rise stuff. That'll at least make it look realistic. Like over here. At least I kind of got rid of that. And then I guess I could probably, if I come down here and just like, is there a way to like, can I, no. Can I punch water? No. That doesn't work. But there's got to be entity tool. Let's try entity tool. Let's see. Oh no, this just makes shit. This doesn't. I need to select. Select grab entity. Oh no, it's gotta like. Gotta make stuff. The only other way to do it would be, selection tool. Maybe this would do it. And I can just like, oh. Oh, no. Right, and then I would just go, let's see if it clears it. Yeah, so that's a way to do it. So if we got the water, Like if I got the water a little bit, okay, we can try something. We'll go back to the river brush. We'll keep it small. And we're gonna... It's weird how it doesn't, like... It just makes that shit deep. Which is kind of cool, but I'd like to kind of, shape, cylinder, wall, thickness, mirror, axis, origin, center. Blocks under the fluid. Density, width. Let's see. Add targeted material as multi soil, gravel, soil, sand, empty. Redo, change height, edit material size, shape, other properties. Tab. Okay, and what else can I do? J. You can create a custom block. To create your own brushes, take a look. No. Show surface move tool. Shift E. Use brush. Allows you to stick the brush to a flat, movable, rotatable surface to follow the hotkeys allow you to show you. So if I did Shift E. Okay, wow. Alright, and then R. Oh, that's to like rotate it? What is this going? And then X exits that. Allows you to set material to the brush that limit changes to blocks that match those materials. Shift Alt. And then click. Oh, I see. It's like, Alright, so let's... Oh. Yeah, some of these brushes don't do anything. The smooth brush does not touch... Nothing touches the... I'll try this again. Almost like it actually just doesn't... I'm gonna undo that again. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I think the most I can do with this now, though, is like come down here, go to select tool, and then like yo, 3D space is crazy. And then like go like this. And then like this. And then like come down. And be like, that looks okay. And then basically just go, yeah, nope, not like that. Clear. And then I can... Oh. Okay, undo that. There's also... I could have sworn there was like a material to like just delete things. Maybe this is it. Brush tool that lets you use different materials to shapes to edit blocks. Okay. Oh, cool. This is what we're going to use. Set wall clear. I think that's what this does. Oh no, this is what we want to be on. Do you stream using OBS? I'm trying to stream with it, but it's still learning. I can't understand if I can use my gaming headset as a mic. You should be able to, Joshua. I use OBS. I use OBS through a. Actually, I'm using my headset. So I have my headset connected into my mic. I'm using the Fi mic or whatever it's called, and so I can actually. So my headset's plugged into my mic, and then that goes into the USB goes into my computer. But I think if you're gonna use your mic from your headset, you might. I'm not sure. It probably has to be USB. I don't think the auxiliary. It could be the auxiliary could pick it up. Oh, excuse me. And then you have to probably go into your Elgato chat link cable. That could be. Are you playing completely through your computer, or using like a like are you using like a console with like a capture card? Because if I was you, I would like you know how on OBS you can set up a mic auxiliary in, right? So I'm playing on PS5 but using a laptop with the Elgato capture card. So at the moment, I would assume, are you getting any audio from your capture card from your PS5 then? So that's probably just taking in that audio. So you'd have to plug in. Have you tried like in OBS to use like the mic / like add like an input, like mic / aux? You add that into your audio mixer and then you select what you want that to be. Okay, yeah. Look into OBS. You can do different audio sources, and you can name it like mic or auxiliary. I think it'll give you the selection of what you to add it as. And when you do that, you should be able to then go in and select what the actual input will be of that. I'd also recommend, if you can, this V-Fine mic. This with the arm, it's like super cheap. It's like $40. Like this mic, look, I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty solid for a mic. Like it's got like an XLR in it as well. So like it's USB or XLR. Yeah, and so I mean it's probably maybe more difficult if you're playing on console, and I don't know how your setup looks and what you're looking at versus what you're playing, but because otherwise having a mic coming in front of you while you're like playing on TV might not be that ideal. What does this extrude do? A coplanar service of variable length and depth. Maybe this is what we need. What will this do if I... Whoa. That's not what I wanted to do. Undo, undo. What is that? I'm undoing other things and not what I... Why can't I undo this? It's only doing some of it. That's weird. Okay. What if I just take this away? Now it's not going to extrude anything. Of course not. Can I just smooth this block away now? Yes. Also, why is it origin should be bottom? I think that'd be better. Yeah, there you go. So then I can just like... Now I can smooth... And then this nonsense. Why can't I get this? This water. Target material. Okay, so I should go. Let's try this. If we go here, type in water, and then put that there, and then what? Do this like this, and that will. No. Time is getting away from me. Boom. Let's see, paste. Maybe this will do it. Allow you to paste a previously copied or saved block selection. I have 0 block. Okay, so load a prefab or copy a selection to user contents. What's the prefab list? I got nothing. What does tint brush do? The color or of tint used in a block column? No. Anchor tool. Anchor set? No. Hitbox. Scatter brush? No. Noise? No. So it's gotta be. Fuck from recording and video production. That's crazy. If I put this. Like this can like just. I think it's just a material to grab. Like I can't. So it's really about these brushes. I think. And then maybe this. This again would just be water. And then also... Oh, and then I should probably do... The origin should be top. Right? Oh my god, what is it doing? It's weird how, like... Can I just put water? What if I just did this? So, like, water you can't get rid of, it seems. That spreads it out. That's weird. Oh. Night Ranger, hello. I'm actually just trying to figure out the world tools right now. So I'm not really technically building anything. Just trying to get a handle on the controls and like what the tools do. I should get sand. Put that here. And cause like you see how like the water like is like up, like I don't want that, and it's just weird how it just does that. Like you can kind of. Yeah, free to play would be sick, although I would just worry about how much like how if they can keep their momentum then. Like the water's up and I just don't know. I think that's just like a buggy thing of this. The water physics are just not there yet. I'm gonna just chuck that up to that. But I was just trying to like make like a land thing here like this. And then like, you know, what's kind of cool is you can like go here to I was doing a forest brush like this. And it's just kind of crazy because you can just start going like this and putting trees. Like I'm just like making like a world. So this in creative mode you have like 3 different things. So check it out. So like if I want to, if I go to, you just type in hub, you go back to hub. And your hub, you have like 3 different things. You have, this is like a weird, I think like it's like one biome, that's it. Then this is like a regular world of like, you know, just all the different biomes. And then this is just your flat world, which is what I've been in. So Yeah, so I'm just like kind of. Well, that's kind of crazy. I put that tree right there. So yeah, you can kind of just put. Still learning. I don't really know like. It's still, and I don't think the tools are 100%, but so yeah, so it's kind of cool how you can just do that and just make a forest basically. And then, for instance, if you don't like certain things, you can go in and like one of the tools I've kind of learning now is the selection tool. You put the selection tool in, like, say, for instance, this, you can go like here, and then you just can grab each side and bring it up. And like, say, I don't like where this tree is, where it went. You can grab each side. And what's kind of cool is you can build and you use the same select tool to like copy and paste or like make a prefab. So I can build a prefab in this flat world and then take it and then use it to put it in another world. So like, yeah, like this whole, like I could take this whole thing, or if I build a house in this, I can select it, make it a prefab, and then it save it, and then I can literally either put it into another world, or I could say like my friend who has like a server, I can send the file to him, and then he could put it into his server world. So it's pretty crazy. So like once you select it like this, once you have this, you go, okay, you can clear it by just hitting this and hit clear, and boom, that's gone. And then you get rid of that, and the tree's gone. Oh, there's a little spot left. And I think you can just hit it. Oops, no, not with that. Go back to this, and I think I can just, yeah, bye. So, pretty cool. It's super powerful. Obviously, as you can see, the water is not level, so I don't know how to fix that. I'm sure eventually the tools will be out for it. But yeah, like if you look, like, and then you have here, you have all the materials. You have all the materials. And actually what's kind of crazy is I was seeing is like you can actually, you have the materials here, you have the building stuff here. Here's all these materials. Then you have, oh, like here's the grass. Oh, here's the grass. Looking for this. Just Lee, we're in the creative mode of Hytale, where I've just kind of been playing around and making things. But like I don't really know the tools too well, so I'm just kind of experimenting with them. As you can see, I was just showing off how you can just like plant trees. Boop. Just make random trees grow. Making a forest. You know, I'm basically just playing God right now. Whoosh, whoosh. Hytale. It is not free. It's an early release on PC. There's 3 tiers. There's, I think, a $34 version. No, I think there's a $24. There's a $20 version, a $34 version, and then a $70 version. And it's basically each tier gives you more avatar cosmetics for your character. And they're kind of like supporter, you know, it's almost like a Kickstarter type things. The more money you put in, you'll get more exclusive cosmetics. You can make Hunger Game or Bed Wars. Yeah, you can. There's already like mods. I've already seen servers where someone made Nuketown from Call of Duty, and they have guns and stuff. I've seen a Pokemon mod already where there's Pokemon in the world, and you can collect Pokemon. But yeah, again, just it's early release, so it's not like you can play, like it's playable, but there's still things that are like under construction and don't work right. I'm assuming the water, like if you notice here, the water is not level. That has something to do with probably just the water physics of it, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, so this is kind of, look at this, pretty cool though. I made a whole forest, and it's like if I don't like it, I can literally delete it all. I'm gonna leave it though for now, I think. just because it's a cool little experiment. And it's funny because like, yeah, you can like put like stuff like that. Like if I take what tool is it? Different. You got building brush. Let's try this one. No, building. No. We want forest brush. That's what we're using. Maybe mountain brush we could try. Or mountain brush. Oh boy, what is this gonna do? I'm afraid. Oh, it's using those materials so you can raise up, you know, and create. Let's see. Can we change the shape though? Maybe to a sphere. No. What's going on, Gmo? How much cost this game is an early release? Because I want this game on PlayStation. Well, right now it's not available on PlayStation, but on PC, like I said, I think the three tiers. What does it cost? What does Hytale cost? Yeah, there's a $20, a 30 is a $19.99, $34.99, or $69.99. And each one gives you like more cosmetics. Look at me making mountains now. And you take that, and then you take the smooth brush, and you kind of smooth it out a bit. But I guess this is like my... And it's kind of cool how like it's not just, well, so for instance, like let me come down. Woo. So for instance, if I actually I can just escape this, right? If I just go back to quit to main menu. So you go to your avatar. If you go down to like say like, look, I go to my, where's my clothes? Where's my cool clothes? Here. You go down here, you get clothes. You get a lot of different clothes, right? To like choose from. Both the top, vest, you know. And they do a cool job because like you have like your undergarments you can put on. And then you have like your scarves and things on top of it. Jacket. But see, as you go further down, you'll see here, where is it? Yeah, there's a lot. These are all, look, a dress. This. But when you go further down, all the way down, you'll start to see these. And the first tier, and then if you buy the most expensive, you get all the other tier clothes. So the green here are like what you would get, are like the 3 clothes you would get for the low tier. What's going on, Haskins? Appreciate the lurk. And the orange is the mid tier that you would get kind of clothes. And then the purple is the $70, which I like this game a lot. I ended up doing it. I like a naked girl. So it kind of goes like that, and I think there's like clothes, there's glove tiers as well, as you can see. There's I kind of like that. If you go here, you actually get the cool like if you can want the, like you got the hood. You'd be like a mage. There's also like this headband. I'm bald because I'm bald, so I made my guy bald. But yeah, so for the more cost, you get exclusive items that they say once the game fully releases, you won't be able to get ever again. So that's kind of why that does that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go back into my creation world and play around a bit more. I was planning on building, but I'm having fun with these kind of land things and stuff like that. Also, I don't know if you know this, Night Ranger, but you know there's a whole slew of mods and like custom skins you can get. It's funny, it's like I don't want to erase my world. I kind of like, oh, but some of the stuff is really ugly. Like, what is going on here? There's a whole, like, if you look, I already saw some people making like a whole bunch of like pop culture. I've seen someone made Ryu. I've seen, I think, like well, who else did I see? It was like Ryu. Then they had like, I think, like Back to the Future. They had like Indiana Jones. I've seen like a whole bunch of like really cool ones. Like I think Beast guy from like DC Universe. Just a heads up, your camera has pixels. Oh yeah, thanks Heskin. That's my yeah, maybe I'll fix that right now. I got the green screen, and then every now and then the webcam kind of likes to wig out even more because as the light changes in my room. But let's see if we can fix that a little bit. Okay. Is that a little bit better right there about? No, it's gross. Hold on. Sometimes it's the green itself that I need to kind of just adjust. And I do that, and then I can go like this, and then bring it down, and then get the thing in my eye. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Maybe if I bring it more this way. Bring the green to there. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta bring just more green. More green, more brighter green. Go to that. A little bit better, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it usually works pretty good when the lighting is alright, but now I just see this thing in my eye. It's just... It also helps, actually. I think if I just turn my mic light off, it helps a lot. No, that made it kind of worse. Hold on. I'll disappear now. I'm coming back. I think because there's a lot of green on the screen itself that it's picking up in my glasses. Yeah, sometimes I leave it. Sometimes I don't care too much about it. It's it is better than like the built-in that they have. Let's try this. Let's look at it. It does a bunch of light bouncing off the screen too. It's like light from my window, light from my PC. To get the green screen. Oh, that's a little bit better. That's and if I go like this, you won't see the green in my glasses. It's that little thing in my eye. It's a little sparkle in my eye. That's all it is. We're gonna go about there, and I think smoothness. That kind of fixed it a little bit, except for the little thing in my freaking eye. But if I'm dealing with woods, I think that's why you're gonna see that. Is that better now? No, it's not better. It looks better, like, it's funny, it looks better in my one screen, but then when I look at, like, the other thing, it's not good. That's a little bit better. Is that better? Yeah, but I got a little ghost in my corner, but I think that's okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It's like I'll be all fuzzy. The what is it called? The magic is gone, right? But the thing is like if I don't use, just don't move and it's fine. Yeah. Oh jeez, it looks. See, like when it's so bright, you know what I can do? Hold on a second. I'm gonna do this. I'll be right back. I open my window so I get more regular light, and then now I can go in here and just do this, and this usually will fix it. Actually, I think that's good then. I think that's good. Looks a little bit better. Too low of light, and then the computer screen and my PC and then like everything affects the light. But if my window is like too bright, I don't know. This camera isn't the greatest, I guess. It's got like a clear picture, but it's just very sensitive to like, because like when it's really sunny and the sun comes through my window, it just like blows out my head. It's like so reflective. But you know, it's all good. Oh, but let's see here. So I just wish they had a little bit more of like editing tools that can just like select and delete things in a bit more of a like this. I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of this tree here too because of how it's going. See, but stuff like this. And I went to school to like working in. Oh, look at what it's like showing what it's gonna touch. That's kind of cool. I went to school for like computer animation and stuff. So like I've worked in like 3D modeling programs before, and man, does it play on your eyes when the perspective of everything of like where things are in like the world is such a. This is gonna. I don't even care. Let's see what this does. Clear. That's not so bad. Okay. You know what's cool too? I noticed putting the trees, you hear the birds. Like the trees come with the sounds of the birds in them. Oh, look at this. Stuff like this. I wonder like what to. Okay. So I guess with anything, if you're working on something, you're going to have to go in and then look at this. What is that? It's just not in the ground. But we can I guess fix that with wood. Will this work if I just Okay, so what is this? Filter tree wood. Wouldn't that be a brush filter that matches tree trunk branch blocks used in the mask of building? It's a filter. Oh, but here's wood. Oh. Well, what kind of wood was this? Oh, no. Beech. Okay. I don't know why I'm collecting things. Again, this water just really bothers me, though. I really wish I could level it off. I guess I could. In just sections. It would have to be, like... Give me the sand. Drop it in. And then it just... And once you touch it, it then reacts. Right? Boom. I just suggest I like the graphics on this a lot more than Minecraft. Yeah, I agree, Jess. It's a bit cleaner. They have a little bit more detail to them. Yeah, it's like all this over here. it should fill up, but it doesn't. It just goes deeper. Yeah, look at that. This is not even... But like if I put... What is this? So water's above me, but here there's no water. I think they gotta figure... Oh, look, see? But if you start putting stuff... Yeah, I don't think the water's where it needs to be. Maybe the bucket in the item inventory. This here is like a flood thing, and it says a replacement brush that extends through neighboring blocks of the same type. I don't know what that means, and when I try to use it, it doesn't do anything. And then you see in the corner it says edit blocks, edited. Like, I know you can't see it. It's on TikTok, but on the right side of the screen it says 0. So it's giving me like it's almost like a null. And I think that's probably what it is, because there's not even like because like I feel like some of these tools, when you use them, they'll give you like yeah, see, some of these have like a legend and some don't at all. And then even if I go here, it's very basic setting. Look at this edit. Holy smokes. Oh, mask above, enable. There's a lot of little things here that I do not know what they mean. Wow. So, yeah, there's a lot of things here that I'm still not too sure of. And then we have things like this, which is the entity editor. And you can like drop in like bison. Like, look at this guy. And then you can rotate him, I guess. Count. What does this do? 2? 1. There's items. Models. If you go to here to items, someone's even saying you can do this. And you can go to like... I was watching on... where is it? Let's see. I think in materials they have it. You scroll down. No, then it's probably here. Yeah, you can get like this guy. Drop this here. That's cool, right? And then you can be like, scale it. Be like, cool. Spawn that in. Then you have it. And then it's like, I think if you grab it, you can move it. And then bring it down. Let's see, we'll put it... It's like really like... Hit 4 allows rotations. Ah, you can just... Oh, see, I think mine is different though. R, yeah, R. Yeah, then we can rotate it. Look at that, it's on the... I think... Okay, whoa. And then we have to hit... We can't undo. Hold on, I guess if we... E... That's translation mode. Cancel movement. Then we hit Z. That's not letting us even go back. See, some things you can't even undo, it seems. Attach to cursor. And then let's see if we... Select this and still move it, and I think if we didn't hit delete, we can get rid of it. Okay. Models. NPC. So what is this? So you can select a model. Whoa. On that in. Yo, he's dope. Look at that. Come here, guy. So much. It's crazy. This is like learning a whole software package. I'm here for it though. I feel like and also I want to go back to this. Where is it? Actually, I'm gonna go back to the tree brush. I wanted to see one other thing with it. Forest brush. Drop it back in here. But so primary dry mud. Okay, dirt. So that's that. Foliage. So what is default? Just if I put a different tree in there, will that make a different one? You just click rotation. I've dumped over 100 hours into creative tooling. Yeah, I just started and it's crazy like how much you can do with this. And this is like I don't even feel like all the tools are even really there. Like so, like again like the water, it's only gonna get better. You know, and I hope the game. You know, I hope they like the creator of this. He's got to have some kind of cash flow coming in already. I mean, he bought the game. He bought the stuff back from Riot. You have to have some amount of cash. Yo, Marcus, what's good? You have to have some kind of cash flow, right? I'm not like, you know, because that's what happens with a lot of these games. I feel like they kind of run out of steam, but it seems to be it's a very small, nimble design studio, or developing studio. Can I help you? Marcus, not today. Unfortunately, you kind of came in. It's 1:40. I'm gonna be playing till like 2:15. So, not today. Possibly if tomorrow or Friday. Can you do either of those days and maybe come in a little bit sooner? If not, oh look at my screen. It still looks like garbage. Oh, it doesn't. Does it? Yeah, it does. It looks awful on TikTok. And if not, maybe well this weekend I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. No, see, it's like fine. My screen looks fine when I look at it this way. My TikTok one was looking weird. Are there texture packs for Hytale? I don't know if there is yet. There might be. I think eventually you'll be able to make your own texture packs. I think you probably could. I think there probably is. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Let's put a tree down. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to see if I can get like a... So it's just that tree, but I want to see if I can put different trees in. Magix, you have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Let's see. Probably in here, actually. Here we go. Beach trunk. What are we gonna do? Let's go with cedar. Let's try cedar. Can this work if I put like a... No, they're all the same tree. Well, the decoration type tree. Oh, here you go. Ash swamp. Oh, I don't want to put swamp. Let's do cedar. Let's just do cedar. Oh, cool. Whoa, they're getting crazy now. Little reckless. Making a forest. What I like is like it looks like I know what I'm doing. From far away, it looks like a really cool landscape. Like, look at, I got a river going through, and it's like, it looks like I kind of know what I'm doing. And then I think the other thing I want to do, I think it's layers. Allows you to replace existing blocks with layers of different material. I want to put, is it here? No. Why do I not see? Marcus, yes, this is Sandbox. This is creative. It allows you to kind of like do everything. Yeah, here we go. I want this. Can I put this in here? Will this work if I do this? And like I put some... That puts it away. I don't get why it does that. It's taking it away. What if I do this? Oh, there you go. See stuff like this. Like, why is this gross like this? Going on over here? Oh, they glow? This game is not free. There's 3 tiers to pay. There's a $20 version. There's a $35 version, and then there's a $70 version. And there's no difference in between of them. It's just how much you want to support the game, and in return they give you more avatar cosmetics. Desert Channel, thank you for dropping by. So that's kind of cool. Forest brush. Let's put some more forest. Boom. Boom. I love it. I'm digging it. Look at that. Yo, that looks legit. That looks legit. It looks legit. That's funny, man. Looks good from the map. You just can't scrutinize it if you go in close. This is for now, Marcus. It's only on PC. There is talk that they want to eventually bring it to console. But right now, it's this is pretty cool. I just wish the water, I wish I could it's frustrating when you play these games where there's like you know there's a tool or something that you just don't have a grasp on, that you can't uh like if you knew how to use it, you would like be able to smooth it out and it would look even sicker. But I think, for the first time opening this up, not so bad. Got to read more about the tools. I'm glad I did this though. I was very tempted to just go on an adventure today, but I was like, I think it's time to, use my time to expand my knowledge. Yeah, look at this. Really so much potential though. I really hope this game takes off. I feel like they did a solid job of what the characters look like. Oh, look, another one of these. Let's just break it. Can we break it? Yeah, boom. Yeah, they all do this, I guess, because they're not on the same level. And I guess with a lot of actually anything you're gonna create, it always starts out broad strokes, and then gets smaller. But you know what I'm gonna do now, though? I did all this. I kind of want to see if I can start a build. I'm gonna start a build out here, I think. We'll see. I'm gonna, let's see. Here's why we can put all the tools. Is there a way to let me see, place, transfer, resize, shift. Because if you take them out, it just throws them out. Anyway. Cold dirt, poison dirt, tilled dirt, mud, dry mud, soil pathway, red sandy gravel, mossy gravel. I think we're going to start with this. I'm wondering if we can... have to be over here, I'm gonna say. Can we undo that? No, that won't let you undo. That's annoying. So I'll have to go in here, take this, put it like this, and go. So let's, I guess, lay this out, like the foundation for this. I've seen so many people build such crazy things, and I'm like, I do love how they all start out kind of with a proper foundation. I'm gonna build a super big house. It's like building is even super fast, faster. Like I'm gonna make a mansion. That's my goal. Like a nice mansion. I don't know. Some of these people that build, I gotta step my game up. You use a selection tool. You can select one row, then use Alt click and drag to expand the blocks. Oh, so if you if you use a selection tool, you can select one row, then use Alt click. Oh snap! You just changing my game, Haskins? You just changing my game? Alt click. What happened there? Oh no. Little clumsy. Alt click the side pane blue. Oh. And then Alt. Can you try playing Microsoft 24? That didn't do what I needed to do. Hold on. Let's see. Alt. Oh, snap. I'm stuck in this though now? There we go. That's sick. Hey, B. Trying to think like how. I appreciate that, B. Slash copy will copy a selection, then you can paste tool to paste and repeat parts of a structure. Oh man, game changers. These are game changers, you tell me, Haskins. I don't know how big I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna make a giant box. I'm big. Hey, I'm a really good builder. Look at my box. I want it to be like a, maybe something like that. Maybe that too big though now? I don't know. No, I don't think it is. I don't think that. I don't think. You know what's crazy? What you're basically saying too is that you can then really like, you can just make like sections and then expand them, and then like, you know, like. Just thinking, like I'm still not used to the size of like the walls kind of thing. Like I always feel like the walls take up a large amount of space. And you could really start doing section. You could really start kind of like 100%. For example, I built 4 different windows and side spikes on my cathedral. I chose the one that looked best and the copy and pasted for the whole stretch. Yeah, see, like you can really start streaming like you can really start like doing a lot of like streamlining and modular building, which is crazy. I'm gonna say that I think that's gonna be kind of cool. Yeah, you can really. I'm trying to do like a. Be honest though, this selection tool is a game changer. Holy smokes! Anyone hates on that, they're just. No, no, I don't. I can't see anyone hating on it. I mean, if you know, like, if you build in real 3D modeling, the amount of stuff that they, like, when you model something in 3D, you only model half of it. Like the whole thing is like you draw the front view, you draw a side view, then you model it from both sides. You only model half. You get started on one thing, you just model half the side. Once you're done with half of the model, you just copy and then mirror that and paste it. Then you stitch both sides together. Then you go back in and you do like asymmetry and you like make one eye patched or scar and you one arm is like a certain way and stuff like that. But like it's all about time saving when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah, you can't. Anyone hating on that, you go, you don't even know, bro. Like your opinion ain't got the experience behind it to be saying all that stuff. I think I'm gonna be making a mansion. I think right now, but I'm planning out the idea. What I want to kind of do. Is I wanted to. I don't know. We're gonna see. This is all. I gotta keep reminding myself, and it's a good thing to remind yourself, even like as an artist, is that don't be afraid to be messy. Don't. You gotta be messy. Like that's. 10 maybe. Like who care? Like who cares? Like why do I care right now? And then I'm gonna go Alt. These rooms are massive, bro. See, so now like something like that. Trying to see if. And then what you do is you take this, boom, 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 boom. And then you hit, like you said, copy. Oh, snap. And then you gotta go get your other tool. Where is it? Paste tool. Oh, look at this. Here it comes. Here it comes. Don't look out. Sweet. Yo. My house is super long right now. It lacks depth. I think we're going to have to make more. Let's see. Yeah, kind of. Like that's what you can do to the front, right? You either make the front stick out more and put like a porch, or you have the two sides come out. So you don't want that block as your floor. You can use replace, insert, hit enter, and changes the block type. Oh, Haskins, I'm so glad you're here. You would have to select the whole area. Yeah. Ingrid, hey, how are you? Sorry, I'm catching you right now. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Um, But yeah, no, I figure with the layout, I like the idea of using the gravel as like the basics, and then putting everything on top of it, kind of like a gravelly, you know. I feel like it's like a good stone type of like, I don't know. It looks like a good foundation. But now I'm just wondering, like it looks too long versus how I want it. Maybe I'll switch it the other way. At the back. What I was gonna do. I love that it gives you the numbers. 15, huh? How big is it? What is he doing? Select delete cut can be used to. Oh, you can build the whole way like that. That's great. I want to know how many one. Oh, and you know that's right. We can do. Place a measurement. Shift holds angles. Right click existing point to pick up and move. No. Clear all line and reset tool. Place a measurement point at your target. End the current measurement line and start a new one. Oh. Shift R. It's actually like. Why is it? That's so weird. Why is it so hard to distance? Place a measurement point at your location. There you go. Why was that so hard to do? $24. Oh. Look at that. No, it's not doing it. So right click again to drop the point. Delete the hover point. Oh, Q. It's weird because it says right click to pick it up, but it doesn't let you do it. Oh, look, and it's wrong. Now it's nighttime, so I can't see. Anyway, the whole point of that was just see the measurements. 24. Oh, and then you click. And then you click. No. Click here. Click. I don't know what each thing is. That kind of worked, but now I want to... Yeah, I don't know if it's like... I don't know, it's like, I don't know, the colors are not... That seemed to work. And then you can pick this up again. Oh. That seemed to work. That sort of did it. So strange to me. Wow. And then it's like... Right click again to drop the point. Right click on an existing point to pick it up and move it. Right click. There. Did that work? Oh, there. It did work. See now... It's so frustrating, man. It's like, won't even let me click on it now. Well, that seems all good and dandy. Looks like you got 1, 2, 3, 4. This side you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So lo and behold, I did good with the middle. Then I get my select. Oh look, I can just copy that again. Kind of funny. I'm not going to. I'm gonna go here. Hold down Alt. Click this and drag it back. Okay, and then for the ruler, Shift R to clear all lines. That's something. That's something, huh? Would be kind of cool to build forward maybe a bit. I don't know. Well, it was something. That's another lesson. Is that even when you feel like you're not learning anything, or you feel like you didn't do much, you gotta remember you did. You gotta remember that it may not feel like progress. Yeah, progress doesn't always feel like progress, basically. Oh, Ingrid, sorry, I just saw you. And Elijah, I'm like deep in my thought. I'm doing good, Elijah. I'm sorry if I ignored you now. I couldn't sleep last night, so I had to ask if you needed help in your world. That's fine, Ingrid. I understand. I'm sorry you weren't able to sleep. But yeah. This was good. I feel like I made some. I feel like I made a little progress. I definitely want to up my building skills. We'll see what's gonna come of this eventually. But for now, yeah. And Haskins, I don't know if you've been like looking like I've been getting a lot of different Hytale people on YouTube now, and some of these people can build, and it's just like I used to think like, oh, I kind of got a handle, and I mean I have to remind myself that they're using some of these tools and stuff, but like they're like, oh man, I'm like I gotta, even on Reddit where they're like people are like, hey, I made my first mod, hey, I made my first skin, I'm like. It was really easy, and I'm like, I'm not stupid, and I'm like, I gotta really sit down and like, put my nose to the grind or whatever they say the expression is. But yeah, you're right. It's not so fun. It's like the same thing with like practice. If you're practicing an instrument or drawing or practicing anything, is that just playing? Like if I pick up a guitar and I'm playing music, if I'm playing the stuff that's easy to me, that's not really practicing. You got to practice the stuff you're not good at. You got to practice the stuff that's not fun to do. That's how you get better. People talk about the 10,000 hours and you become a master at something, but it's some people will argue, well, it's actually what kind of hours are those that you're putting time into? You know, if you're just having an easy time of it the whole time, you're not really, you know, doing your due diligence. And then also, if you're always practicing the hard stuff, you can probably become a master in less time. Um, but yeah, I wanted to do this. I've been looking up also like, how to work on Blockbench, and I want to like start. I want to make a skin. I already have an idea for a skin. I have a couple ideas for some swords and assets too. So hopefully, those things, because eventually, like, it'll be cool to like shoot, make tutorials on it or share that stuff with other people. So as this game grows, so does our knowledge of it, right? But I unfortunately now have to go. Man, time goes by too fast. Oh man, I just really like the characters in this. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to bid adieu. I want to thank everyone for coming by. Haskins, thank you so much for your help and throwing down some knowledge. And then thank you again for all the help. And hopefully I'll probably do some more streams like this where I'm not adventuring. I am diving into like the technical aspect. Tempest Fugit or Time Flies. Yes. I like that. Tempest Fugit. You good, Fugit? And hey, yo, yes, thank you for your help. I know you were there watching me, putting pressure on me not to mess up. Hella stealing responses. Again, thanks for your help. But all right, guys, you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll probably be on again tomorrow. And